with the start of 2021, it was announced that the UK will be going into another lockdown at least until mid-February, and it could be extended. So with that in mind, I wanted to make a video for you guys to give my 5 points of advice to help with your mental well-being over lockdown. With the lockdown, I've seen how it can affect people's mental state and how it affects their lives, especially if their work or their routine is directly affected, which that applies to most people. That's really why I'm making this video for you guys. Okay, so first point then is to be able to change your environment and your habits. Okay, so with the lockdown, obviously the term self-isolation is one that's commonly used to describe what we should be doing, etc. So we can end up spending a lot of time indoors and in the same environment and maybe not getting our social interaction that we would normally get. By doing that, it gives you different stimulation for your mind every day. So without that, your day can start to feel quite monotonous and it can feel like things are stagnating and that you're just going through the motions every day. You're not really doing anything, or it's feeling like Groundhog Day every day. You're waking up in the morning, you're having your breakfast and you're doing this, you're doing that, you're doing that. So be able to break the cycle a little bit. It can be as little as, instead of sitting at that same place to do your work all the time, sitting at that desk, why not just go to sit another place in your house that you never really spend the time there? And then by doing that, it'll freshen up your day and you'll be able to see things that you would normally look over, and because you're sitting from a different perspective now. Vary your workout, vary your diet, change up your walking route. All them things will help to maintain your mental well-being. Nice, that brings us to our second point, and that is to just give yourself a few key things to do every day, a few simple tasks, and learn to enjoy the simple things that we never really would put much attention into. Alright, so the reason behind that is because with the lockdown, we lose our structure, we lose our routine, so we can kind of feel like we're not really doing anything. Just by giving yourself, at the start of the day or at the end of the day, thinking about the next day, just think about a few things that you can do. It might be, right, okay, I'm gonna do my shopping, I'm gonna do all my laundry, I'm gonna clean my room, I'm gonna go to see this person, I'm gonna go to take care of this person. Just think about a few key things that you can do, and that'll bring a lot of meaning into your day. And the beauty with that is, when we're not in lockdown, we don't have as much free time, and our focus is divided up more. So instead of losing our focus, we can still take the same focus we had when in our normal lives, when we don't have lockdown, keep that same focus, but instead focus it down, concentrate it down onto a few key things, because doing a few things well are a lot better than doing many things poorly. Alright, and the next one, the third one, very important one, this one, and that is to keep in contact with people. Okay, many of us think we should be self-isolating and not seeing people, not seeing human faces, not having conversations and communication, but that is such an important part of being a human being, is to communicate in person. Okay, yes, online communication is a lot better than nothing, and obviously we can't always communicate with our friends across the world face to face, so we do that online. That's brilliant, but there's nothing better than having a real face-to-face communication, spending time with someone, spending time with the people that you get along with. Okay, it'll make you feel a lot better, it'll lift up your day, and it'll probably also lift up the other person's day as well. Okay, so it's really worth your time. A good conversation is a rare thing to have in this day and age, so when you get that opportunity, take it, and if you can give that opportunity to someone else to have with you, then I'd say I'm all for that. So face-to-face human interaction is a key one. Which brings us to the second to last point of this video, and arguably again one of the most important ones, for me at least, and that is to avoid overconsumption and overstimulation. And that's a very easy thing to fall into over lockdown, because without your normal routine, you've got a lot of free time on your hands and you're looking for things to make you feel good and to kind of pass the time. So you might watch, and I've heard so many people say it, watching too much Netflix, eating too much food, too much takeaways, eating food they don't need, eating loads of junk food, drinking too much alcohol. So people are actually aware that they're doing these things, but it's just that at the time, because of the mental state, they're not actually focusing on what they're doing. They're focusing on, they're doing this thing and also thinking about something else. So they may as well be unconscious to that thing that they're doing at that time. And the more we stimulate ourselves, the more we will condition ourselves to need more to satisfy us. So it's a vicious cycle. So you've got to break that cycle. So in order to do that, how I break the cycle is to actually look at what you're doing. Just actually slow it down, pause, focus on what you're doing right there. Focusing and just really slowing it down, you can start to see, you know, do I really need this thing? Is this the right thing for me to be doing right now? Is there a better thing I should be doing? How is this going to affect me? Is it going to make me a better person? Am I going to put on weight because of this? How's it going to affect my mental state in the future? And you can also do that at the end of the day, and that's something that's powerful as well. And it's something that helps me before sleep at the end of the day. Think about everything that you consumed in that day, both mentally, so I'm talking about, like, you know, internet, phones, videos, Netflix, laptops, things like that, and physically with all the things I just said before. So think about everything you just consumed, and you might be kind of shocked to see how much you really do consume in the day. So take some time away from always being entertained and always consuming all the time, because it'll benefit you in the future massively, and it will really improve your mental well-being and the ability to control yourself as well. So even if it's just 5 or 10 minutes, just step back, just take your attention away from that thing, from that entertainment, like I said, and just try and stay calm. A small change, that's amazing. Just do a little small change. And my advice would be as well, don't be too hard on yourself. Don't just think about, oh, I'm going to stop everything that I'm doing, because you'll probably relapse and hit it back harder when you go back into it. So just take small changes every day. Awesome, guys, and that brings us on to the last point in this video, and that is to do something that benefits yourself and do something that benefits others around you every day. So try and do something that does them two things every day, and that'll give your day more meaning as well. It can be something that you either enjoy doing or you enjoy the outcome of. So it could be things like practicing at something, or trying to understand something better, maybe meditation, studying, things like that, or mastering your craft. So it could be things based around exercise, or running, stretching, martial arts, weightlifting, anything like that. So do something that benefits yourself each day. And also for other people, the thing is, make it small. It doesn't have to be, it can't be a big thing every day. You can't be spending like £50, £100 every day buying these things for people. It's not sustainable. So just do a small thing every day. It can be as simple as offering, you know, drinks for people. Do you want a brew? You know, can I get you anything? Leaving something on the side for, you know, for people to share with people. It might be like box of chocolates, things like that. Give someone a message. Put yourself out there to help people and take care of people. Or even just if you see someone's down, maybe, you know, ask them, are they alright? Have a chat with them, things like that. They'll go a really long way. So yeah, by doing them small things, the happiness you'll get from it, it'll last you your whole life, because once you've done it, you can then look back on it in the future, and that can always bring a smile on your face if you're going through a bad time. Alright guys, thanks for watching the video. They were my 5 little key points on how to maintain your mental well-being over the lockdown period. So I hope you gained something from the video and it made your lockdown just that little bit better. And also please leave a comment in the comment section down below on any ways that you help maintain your mental or physical health over lockdown. I would love to hear it, and it would be good to share with everyone watching as well. So please do that if you're interested. And as well, take care guys. Make sure you're taking care of your mental health as well as your physical health, and use this time to focus, and really use this time well guys, because it will benefit you greatly in the future. Alright guys, thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. See you then.